It's Wednesday, the 11th of July 2018. The top news story of the day is that England and Croatia are playing in the semi-finals of the World Cup. I'm not a football fan, as I've mentioned before, but I do have £64 at stake in the Potter's Wheel sweepstake, so I are heading there now to watch the match and hopefully take me one step closer to winning my prize. There we have my name under England. It is now half time and England are ahead 1-0, and once the half time came on there was a mad rush of people to go outdoors to smoke and a mad rush of people to get to the carvery. The carvery was actually free, so I'm chomping my way through some chips, having had a bowl of chilli as well, but the second half is now underway. Well, Croatia equalised in the second half, so alas, we are having to go to extra time. Well, it's gone 10 o'clock now, and as you can see, I'm no longer in the Potter's Wheel. I am down at the allotment, getting mugged by my goats. Hold on a minute. Oh, there you go. I'm over here to do the lock-up. And, sorry, this little horror here, actually, this rather large horror here is always demanding fuss and attention. Well, anyway, the match went to, flexi time or overtime or extra time, that was it. And sadly, Croatia scored, so we're out of the World Cup, and my sweepstake has gone up in smoke. And that's probably my foray into football. Well, I was going to say at an end, but possibly not. I'm not interested in following local football teams because I think the whole system, the whole setup is actually bankrupting the game. And I think, yeah, it just seems to be dominated by the Premier League, which is paying its players at an exorbitant, monumental rate, which is way beyond what the industry can actually earn. So it's kept afloat largely by sugar daddies, and it's also sucking money out of broadcasting, which could go to other sports or could go to non-Premier League teams. But no, it's all going into fat cat salaries, so I'm not very happy about that. So I wouldn't particularly be interested in following a local football team. But I've got to say that the way that Gareth Southgate and the England team approached this whole competition was admirable. No prima donnas. They went there as a team and played as a team, and I think that's why they've actually done very well. You know, it's 28 years since the England team got to the semi-finals. So I think it might well be worth following the national team in the future, assuming that they continue with the way they approached it, the game at this World Cup. And it's interesting that there's an awful lot can be learned from that. A manager who was respected and had a plan, and players who were part of a team and not prima donnas. If only the government could learn from that. Somehow I doubt they will.